Hi there Pokefans, I am your humble host Fan and you're watching Pokemon Gym Challenges. And as you see, we are facing this muscle mutt today. And it looks like if you take a closer look at that close-up picture of him, maybe he's an avatar, an airbender of some sort that got stuck in the Pokemon universe and lost all of his airbending abilities. And he's angry about that, so now he's battling everyone with Pokemon. And maybe, since he is in Team Aqua, maybe he has a lover or a wife or something in the Avatar universe who is a waterbender. So in respect to her, he has decided to become a Team Aqua member. What do you guys think about that theory? Okay, so we managed to defeat him quite quickly. Interesting. Okay, so now we are going to receive this red orb. Don't actually know what it does for us, but anyway. Now a lot of this is automatic. You don't actually need to do any moving in order to obtain this red orb. It's almost the same as in the last part. You don't actually have to move up into the champion's chamber in order to register your Pokemon. All of that is automatic. You just have to take a couple of steps and then the rest of it is done automatically. You can even let go of your remote at that point. Okay, let's go back to this town over here and see what we can do. Slateport City. I keep calling this city a town. Maybe because it doesn't have a very large residential area. Ah, finally, this part of the story is triggered. Okay, so that's how things go. Feel free to pause the video at specific intervals if you want to read all of this dialogue that is being spoken or written over here. I didn't hear any voices. Apparently they heard voices. Granted, I am playing it on headphones and I'm not wearing the actual headphones. Ah, these are the voices they were hearing. And it's Sexy and Muscle Mutt. I think we are going to have to face Muscle Mutt over here. I don't know if we have to face Sexy over here as well. Ah, so they tell us that we can go to Sea Floor Cavern right now. Last time it was blocked off by Team Aqua Grunts. Now why they released the security like that, I don't know. Why did we allow them to complete their thoughts and all of their ranting? Why didn't we just capture them while they were having their discussion? It's times like these that manners are a bad thing for you, because now we have to battle these two lowly grunts, whereas we could have captured two of the high-ranking Team Aqua members before they got away with the submarine. We do quite a decent amount of damage to this mighty hyena, and with his attack he doesn't do too much to us. Granted, we were intimidated, but we are doing special attacks, so the intimidation doesn't actually do anything to us. Okay, so we beat the one, and now we're going to face the other sexy girl who is undercover. Just look at those hips. These girls in these games are designed to bear people's children. And that is a nice controversial thing for you to rant about in the comment section below. And please do that, because that'll help my algorithm and more people can see this video and get angry about it and rant more about it. And maybe I can get so much publicity that my YouTube channel explodes. Now on the other hand, if it explodes in a negative direction, that'll be bad as well. Meaning that if you rant so much, or if there's so much controversy about it that YouTube deletes it, then I'm screwed. But anyway, then I'll just have to start a Twitter channel and upload everything up there where Elon Musk at least gives me some freedom. Ah damn, this chick has sexy hips. Now the other one has even more sexy hips and she flaunts them for you. That one of those main admin chicks, you know the one I'm talking about. Sexy and muscle mutt. Those two are often together. I wonder if they are boyfriend and girlfriend in this universe, seeing as Muscle Mutt is a airbender that has become disgruntled because he fell into the wrong dimension where his airbending abilities don't work. Anyway, let's let this guy do a lot of talking right now. Black screen. Oh, the guard came back. The lady that is supposed to prevent anyone from actually stealing the submarine is now standing where the entrance to the submarine was supposed to be. Why do they have to just fade out and fade in again? Why can't they just make him walk away? I know it's quite irritating not being able to walk while other NPCs in the game is walking about, especially the important ones. But they could just make him walk away. The fading away isn't that pleasant to experience. Okay, so I have to go all the way up to the very top before I can jump down. Ah, here's a sexy Team Aqua Grunt. But she doesn't want to talk to me too much, or I don't want to actually listen to what she has to say. There's another one. But now let's just go to the cave. We still can't go over there because of the whalmer blocking the way. Maybe it's a spawning thing. That's why all the whalmer are there. And we can actually now get through over here. The guards have been removed, which is kind of stupid, but if they were not removed, then you can't actually progress in the game. So for for a game standpoint that makes kind of sense. But for a physical security standpoint, how can one justify that? Let's fix the canon in our heads. Now that is the wrong thing to do actually. The game is supposed to show you, or the story is supposed to show you what happens. But I think what happened is that Sexy and Muscle Mutt came over there, all upset or whatever, or maybe not upset, maybe they were quite happy. And they swept the 3 gods in their wake as they went on, and they were required to follow along for some sort of reason. And everybody forgot to leave at least one god out to warn them of any intruders. Okay, let's try and defeat this Grimer with a surf. It's a level 35 Grimer. We almost take it out in a single attack. Now it's times like these after he's done minimize that I wish I had a stomp and an X accuracy. I don't know if it'll work like that if you do an X accuracy first and then a stomp. I think it requires you to hit the stomp immediately after the minimize. Although it had so little HP left that even if that interaction wasn't there, a stomp would have taken it out anyway. I wonder if I should do a playthrough at some stage, maybe when I start doing my themed ones, in which I try and accommodate a interaction like that. For instance, the rollout and defense skill interaction is quite easy to do, but I wonder if I can accomplish getting an interaction with minimize and stomp or any of those other interactions. Now in this playthrough I'm going to have a different interaction that is quite interesting. That's why I'm playing this game specifically, and it involves my legendary and a controversial attack for the type. And to give you a hint, that is why Lantern is not in this specific playthrough. It was in my original playthrough of this game, in not this specific game but the original game, Ruby and Sapphire I think. And I had a Waylord and a Lantern as part of my squad, and I didn't do a legendary at that time because I was thinking of not using legendaries, and it was quite easy actually. But when I learned about this and that interaction in this specific game that I'm going to do, and the fact that it was available in the original as well, I thought let me replay it, get most of the squad I used to have with only a few changes. One of the changes is that in the original I didn't have a Crawdaunt, I had a Sharpedo, and Sharpedo is an awesome Pokemon to have in your squad, especially if you're specializing in water types. And in this specific playthrough I do not have a Waylord because the legendary takes up the whale's space. I think I'll use a Waylord when I do my heaviest Pokemon or largest Pokemon specialization. And I can't remember if I had the Pokemon that is currently in the egg as one of my Pokemon. I think I had something else. I'll have to consult my old game file again to see who I have. But for the rest they are all the same. At least the top 3 are all the same. I also changed this game a little bit to make a specific evolution easier. Now if this egg will just hatch at some point, you could be in on who that would be. Oh yeah, I remember who my 4th Pokemon was, or one of my last Pokemon was in the original playthrough. I used the Octozilla. Octozooka, not Octozilla. And even though it is quite a weak Pokemon, it is quite a good Pokemon. It has an amazing array of attacks that it can use, and it is quite effective in using those specific attacks. Now, did this girl just miss me? Did I just dodge her? Or doesn't she actually care about me walking around in the base? Yeah, she doesn't actually care about me walking around in the base. But he does. Quite interesting. Okay, let's take him out with the surf. Why is there always some HP left? I'm consistently leaving him with about, if I can just guess, maybe 5 HP left each time. So Surf does consistently the same amount of damage against this Mightyena. Who should I use about against this Golbat? Okay, let's see if Crawdaunt can do anything against this Golbat. Now, Golbat is going to outspeed, that's just how it's going to be. Because Crawdaunt is quite slow. Does quite a decent amount of damage. That's dropped his defense. And the Razor Shell did at least half of his HP. So, yep, I was correct. This is a 2-hit KO. And these attacks would have been a 3-hit KO. So far I'm still quite happy with Crawdaunt. There will be a time where Crawdaunt loses all of its usefulness, in my opinion. But we are not there yet. It'll probably take another 10 episodes or so before we reach that point. Corvana, the other dark water type. Giga Drain ought to do the trick. Yep, it does a good trick over there. Take out Corvana, not affected by the rough skin, and we heal up to full. Okay, Grimer is next. Maybe Sif will do it again. Are we going to leave Grimer with the 5 HP as well again? Now we leave him with a little bit more than 5 HP. But it's still a 2-hit KO. If he survived that, I was going to be quite angry. Okay, Sexy. That was a nice battle. Okay, that is a mini Sexy because the other Sexy is quite voluptuous. I think let's go and find the bed, yes. So lady, do you want to sleep with me? Okay, I slept alone. She's quite stuck up. She doesn't want to sleep with a kid. Actually, she's not stuck up. She's actually quite reasonable for a criminal. Because that would have been a different kind of crime. I don't know if women can actually be accused of that specific crime in this environment we find ourselves today. Okay, so the scientist had quite a bit to say. Huh, nice computer. Hey, do you have anything to say for yourself? Not much. So these are servers, I suppose. Computer servers or data servers. I wonder, seeing as I know basically almost everything there is to know about Pokemon, I wonder if these data servers contain very much. And why is there data servers all over the place, in the most inefficient places? Anyway, this is going to be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you and goodbye.